Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So I'm going to go over with you guys on the S&P 500, a quick recap with you guys as we are leading into Fed rate hikes on Wednesday. Again, this is a FOMC meeting. Jerome Powell will be speaking and many other Feds. We will keep an eye on this FOMC meeting to see exactly what they mentioned leading into the next quarter. So I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for to have a bounce back and what exact support level that we are trying to hold. And if we do continue on below that support level, then we could have a major continuation on down, and what exact levels we would be looking to see if we can hold. Now, before I jump into this, I do want to mention if you are looking for intraday perspective breakouts, meaning breakouts within the same day. For example, we mentioned MULN last week on a volume spike, looking to see if we can continue, and also did mention a video on Saturday. And we also had news this morning, which gave us that continuation on up today. And we also had a major breakout from pre-market with RCAT. So again, like I said, if you're looking for these major breakouts, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, this is the S&P 500. As you guys can see, we have been getting doji candles out of our momentum candle that we had to the downside last week, and we were looking to see if we can have a bounce back. But again, we are leading into this FOMC meeting on Wednesday. The market very much is anticipating a bearish move leading into this FOMC meeting, as this is our first rate hike. And as you guys can see, we do have a momentum candle to the downside in response to that fear. And as you guys can see, we do have our momentum getting shifted to the downside here as we do have an increase in sell pressure, a solid bar showing us that we could continue on down if we get a continuation on this solid bar, especially if we do drop down below our previous solid bar here. That does show us the beginning of a possible continuation on down. It doesn't mean that we're necessarily going to have a major continuation on down. We could just be testing our $400 level and then looking for a bounce back from there. We will see exactly how the market reacts. Again, we are leading into our first rate hike. There is an old saying in the market that says buy the first rate hike. So we're going to see exactly how we bounce back from this rate hike. I wanted to point out that we are testing the body of our candle from last week's pullback and also the pullback that we had when Russia initially attacked Ukraine. So we do have the body of the candle testing that exact same level, looking to see if we can bounce back. But again, we do have a momentum candle to the downside after having indecisiveness. That does show us that we could continue on down here. Again, this FOMC meeting on Wednesday very much will predicate exactly what kind of momentum we do have on the week. As you guys can see, we have our 415 level, which we came down and we did test today. We bounced exactly off of this 415 level leading into close, and now we are looking to see if we can hold our 410 level. And again, this is our lows when Russia initially attacked Ukraine. So again, this 410 level is the level that we will be looking for to have a continuation on down. We do have a $400 psychological resistance that we will be looking to see if we can bounce off of if we do continue on down. Again, like I said, no surprise because we are leading into this FOMC meeting on Wednesday. Now, if we are looking to see if we can bounce back, we do want to see if we can reclaim 427. This was our level that we had multiple doji candles to the upside from. We could not hold this 427 level. We did jump up to this 427 level when Putin did mention that he was more open to talks. And then we also had a doji candle to the upside here when Ukraine mentioned that we were going to have more talks about peacemaking, which Russia and Ukraine are still speaking. So if we get any talks on a possible ceasefire, then the market can have a major bounce back, and we will be looking for that break here at 427. Now, looking at our Bollinger Bands here, as you guys can see, we have the bottom end of our Bollinger Band actually opening up here, showing us that we still could continue on down. We still could have room to run to the downside. And as you guys can see here on the RSI, we are not oversold. We are pointing down. That does show us that we still could continue on down. So again, a lot of bearish signals here, but this FOMC meeting on Wednesday very much could give us a bounce, or any peacemaking talks with Russia and Ukraine could give us a bounce in the market. So we are very much at the mercy of what Putin may do next and what exactly the Feds have to say on Wednesday. And again, just staying focused on these levels. If we do have a bounce, then we have a bounce. If we do have a continuation on down, we will be looking for exactly which levels we do bounce off of. We're going to have our intraday perspective breakouts no matter how bad the market does get. But as far as swings and longs, this is going to be very much predicated on which level we do bounce off of. And if we do bounce back over a very strong level here in the market, which in my opinion, not only 427 would be a very strong level, I do want to see if we can jump over our 447.50 level that I have been talking about for quite a while. And again, just staying focused on these levels, there will be no surprise if we do come down and we test our 410 level, which again was our fears when Russia initially attacked Ukraine, and we do have a bearish FOMC meeting and we do continue on down. We will be looking for a bounce here at 400, and if we do continue on below 400, we have our 380 level that we will be looking to see if we can bounce off of. And again, just staying focused on levels, looking for bounces, and we will get our intraday perspective breakouts when the market either does have bounces or we do continue on up. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader and you are looking for these intraday perspective breakouts throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and only for $15 a month, you guys will never miss a breakout alert today again. And all of you instables that have been coming over and supporting the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. You guys have been supporting me every single day, and we will continue to stay strong. Stay patient leading into this week, especially with this FOMC meeting, letting this FOMC meeting price in, and just letting the plays come to us as usual. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help other people find it, and it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.